Hello again everyone and welcome back to Skyblock News. I'm your host Derailious, and today we're going to be going over a dark auction change that actually has potential to push prices down quite a bit. Before we begin though, make sure to like and subscribe, use code RAIL on the Hypixel store for 5% off your order, and use code RAIL or code MILK if you are picking up Hightail. Without any further ado though, let's get started. One of the largest factors that goes into how much dark auction items cost is the amount of people in a dark auction lobby. If there are more people in the lobby, there will be more overbidding, people will try harder to get the items they want, and there will be more people making bids in the first place. To try to alleviate this issue, the admins have reduced the server size in the dark auction from 20 players down to 12. They've also changed the minimum player count in dark auctions from 10 to 5, meaning a dark auction can go through if there are only 5 people in the lobby. This should make it so that there's less overbidding and more players walking away with items. The admins are going to keep into account how this will impact prices and availability of most items in the game. Something else I wanted to note here, if you're looking at your screen right now, this is the amount of people in the dark auction lobbies over the past day or so. So before the change was made and after the change was made. And as we can see, before and after, there's around a peak of 200 players at peak hours let into the dark auctions. What this tells me is that the admins did not lower the amount of people allowed in to the dark auctions in total. They've simply increased the number of lobbies. If you have 200 people, they all go into the dark auction and the maximum lobby size is 20, that should be around 10 full lobbies. Now, if you can only have 12 people in a max lobby, that will be about 16 1/3 lobbies, or really 17 lobbies, which is going to mean that there's going to be about 70% more dark auction items in circulation at peak hours and at peak times. Obviously, that's not a 100% science. It could be anywhere from 40 to 70%, but even so, that's going to lead to significantly more items for players to pick up. So not only are there going to be less people in every dark auction lobby, which means less overbidding, but there's going to be more lobbies in the first place, meaning more items will be created. This is going to be a major step in the right direction for dark auction item availability, and for people going for items like Seal. I'm really excited to see this change, and there are more changes that the team has planned, especially with stuff like the Spirit Mask, which seems to be eventually going to be moved out of the dark auction and made a drop from M4. Over the past year, it really seems like the team has been aggressive in trying to fight inflation and create market conditions that are better for the average player or casual players as a whole, going after stuff like corrupted fragments, doing changes like this, and even stuff like the Iron Man NPC sell price changes are all going towards that goal. I'm really interested to see where this ends up in the next few months and weeks. Definitely going to look at the prices for stuff like Hocus Pocus Cypher, the other accessories, as well as many of the other drops in the dark auction. I bet over the next few weeks and months, they will drop fairly significantly as more and more of them enter circulation, and overbidding becomes less and less of a problem. Right now, the prices are definitely going to be weird because we just got out of Aura, and the darker auctions part of Aura has ended. Someone used that as their minister perk, so therefore the prices and things have just been really strange recently. It's definitely going to be taking a little while for the economy to get back to a usual. I would love to hear what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Leave all of your thoughts there. And my name's Derailious. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and look to the future, fellas. I'll see you then.